Hi there folks, today I have a clone. Now when I saw this on the picture it was solid, this hole, it wasn't there, so it was hard to notice. So let's measure it. Everyone knows what this is a clone of, it's the Pits, Pie in the Sky. It is 7 1/4 overall. The blade is literally the tiniest fraction under 3" overall. So for UK legislation, this would be okay to carry. As you can see, this isn't a locking mechanism as such, but as you can see in here, there's a little divot ground in. Now what happens is this. Now when we've pressed onto this mechanism, as you can see, it slots in. So it's quite solid now, it's like that. Now it does have a semi-choil, I would say, because as you can see when my finger's here, it's not really going to close anyway. Now I would recommend, if you can afford one of these legitimately, get the Spyderco Pits, because when you get a genuine one, when you look in between here, you'll see everything is mirror polished. It's perfect. Now the clip on this is not far off up to Spyderco standards. I have the UK PK, as you guys have previously seen, but all in all I would say this is quite a good clone. The line up, as you can see, is not too bad, and I really like it. I think if you wanted to buy the genuine version, you could try this first to see if you like it, how it fits in your hand. It's quick to draw, and you'll get a real good feel for what the legitimate one is like. I don't know what steel it comes in, because obviously it is a clone, so my guess is it is just going to be a budget. It's probably going to be like a 440 or something like that, but I think this is quite nice. As you can see, next to something like this Fiora pen, it looks quite smart in the pocket. As you know, these clips are the same for all Spyderco knives. I'm not the biggest fan of them because it's very apparent what they are, because only really Spyderco knives have this. Obviously this is a clone, but yeah, I'd recommend getting one of these. Now they're a nightmare to find. Typically, this hole will be blanked off on the picture. Now you can get these from AliExpress or dhgate, and there's a variety of words you really need to try to find it. Now I have had a little look before, but sometimes you'll find for a few months running these will be widely available. I've just had a look and I can't seem to find any. I could look a lot longer, and I might be able to find you guys some links if I can, should you be interested. I'll just do a little side by side next to my Whitby knife, and this will get you a bit of an idea about the size. As you can see, it's a heck of a lot bigger. It's bob on 3" on the blade, not the cutting surface. So this is quite easily in our legislation legal to carry, because it specifies the cutting surface. But I always recommend, as a rule, the whole blade should be under 3", so that under no circumstances can you please get confused, because 3" is 3" then. There can be no confusion. But if you was in America, I would say yes, this could be used for self-defense, because you can get a 1 second draw on this quite easily, and obviously this mechanism is quite solid. You've no need to worry about it closing on your hand. But you can clearly tell it's a clone. But I think, to be honest, I only paid about £15 to £20 for it at the time. But I have noticed recently the prices on AliExpress and dhgate are fluctuating a bit. You tend to find some knives still really expensive. Some are going up, some are going down. It's really misleading. So I'd always recommend using the sales on them, because you can get some cracking sales, and you find that when you buy a few China-made knives, you will start to get coupons and things. So thanks for your time, people, and goodbye.